So I keep thinking about how great it would be if I had someone to help me prototype. Like a helper slash apprentice slash something lab technician. Um, because I have all these designs and they're in various stages of development, but there's a lot of them that are really ready for at least the initial prototyping of them. And it takes time because you gotta like sit down and like lay out like a veroboard layout of the circuit, and you have to lay out the drill template for the enclosure, and um, this stuff takes time, and I don't, I often don't have that time, and even I do have some time to do prototyping because I build prototypes, but I have so many designs that no matter what, having someone else help me would be huge. And part of it is I want to get a bunch of these things prototypes so I can be like, okay, here they are. I can mess around with them, check them out, and now I can decide which thing to release next. Um, if I can take these designs that are like in my head and on paper and turn them into reality, it'll be easier for me to make some decisions, and that will make everything better, and it'll take all this stuff that's like in my head and like dump it out and free up space for other thoughts and other crap, and just because that's the thing, it is truly endless. I have I can't stop. You know what I mean? Like, I can't stop designing. I can't. The stuff comes to me. In the middle of the night, wake up, and I'm like writing down stuff, and and one design begets the next. And it was just like, um, and I'm finally kind of in a position where I feel like I can start releasing all these things that I've been sitting on for years. But like I said, it would be useful to have some help. So I would need somebody. I would need somebody that you don't have to be some electronic, you know, genius or highly skilled. I mean, because I'm certainly not. Um, but you need to be able to read a schematic and make, like I said, like veroboard, perf board layouts. Um, just basic building skills, like if you can build and these aren't just effect pedals, these are like synth modules, tabletop synth stuff, various gadgets. um but if you're like very comfortable with building like an effect pedal from a schematic, um then I guess you would qualify. And I certainly could, provide a lot of help, and like I said, I can definitely provide like the parts and stuff for someone to put it together. But I mean, any amount of help in that department, I think would be really, really helpful. um, and it'd give me a little bit more peace of mind, I think. Just, like I said, taking that stuff out of my head and putting it into the real world, and just to see the progress too. Right now it's like, when I think about it, it seems so overwhelming. It's funny, the other day I was like thinking about this, and I was also thinking about all the equipment that I have, like the stuff that I use, like that's not stuff that I built. But there's all this equipment, and every single thing needs to be modified. Everything. You know, as soon as I get a piece of equipment, I do all this experimenting with it, and then I'm like, okay, what would I change about this? And then I go and write down stuff, and sometimes I'll experiment and, you know, modifying something a little bit and seeing if my idea for change, you know, modifying it works. But so there's like, and I'm like, there's no way in the world that I will ever, no matter how many years I live, that I'm going to be able to model all this equipment and build all these prototypes of my designs. There's just too many. And that's you know, that's going to keep me up at night. And it does. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is a silly idea and it's just not practical or something, but like I said, I kept thinking about it, so why not just say it, you know, to all of you and see what happens. I mean, yeah, the other thing is it'd be kind of ideal to have someone that lives in my area, but I don't expect that, which is the Philadelphia area. I don't suspect that will probably work out that way, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary anyway. I can mail stuff and do video chat stuff and all that, and but I figure someone that might be appealing to someone. Like, I mean, I'd probably do it now if somebody asked me. Just as something that's not connected to the thing that that is my life and passionate about something. Seriously, but I figure it would be, you know, it would be fun for someone to do, and it would be interesting, and you could learn some stuff maybe. And you could, you know, I could pay in parts, and you could build all kinds of nonsense. So yeah, I don't know if this somehow sounds appealing to some of you out there. Message me or email me or whatever, and we'll go from there. Thanks.